I needed to make this video. So I'm trying to go to the doctor's office, get on this lowering cholesterol medication. It's probably of huge importance because my labs, basic labs, were through the roof. That said I was high risk for stroke and heart attack. Regardless, when you're homeless, you can't eat healthy, can't sleep well at all, obviously, and there's so much stress and chaos that it's hard to get anything done. And the reason they're doing this is because that is the very reason why. They're waiting and they're plotting to have these bad things happen to me, and I just drop dead or end up in a nursing home, not able to communicate or even talk for myself. I think it's important for me to say this because I'm in all efforts to try to get my insurance, do the process of phone interviews, send them paperwork, and it always takes weeks on end, if not months. So finally, that they were granted me the Medicaid, or Medicare, I think, or Medicaid here, I have to leave. So I have to call them again, cancel it, and then reapply. It's very dangerous because I don't know what my labs are even now. They've probably even gotten worse. And I need to be taking care of myself, and they're not letting me. They are not letting me taking care of myself. They're depleting my money. They're still making me shit on command. I don't know what electronic device they have that's... You don't understand that everything that I'm doing and saying is being controlled and monitored. So when I order anything on Amazon and it goes to the address where I'm staying at, I don't know if, for whatever reason, without a doubt, they can open the package, put a tracking device or this frequency device in any of the bank chargers I have, phones I purchase, something in my laptop, so that they can keep tabs and control me, confine me to what tragedy they're plotting against me. So I think it's very important and very, very, very crucial for these videos, because these videos will be there. I'm not going to... I've tried to just keep one account on YouTube, and I only have one account on YouTube so that people know about what's going on in my life and all the tracking and harassing. I mean, they're dispatching hundreds of thousands of people, my GPS location, all the information they can get, like it's some sort of drama TV show while I'm trying to take care of myself. And it's like I don't even really have time to even be applying for jobs, let alone nobody will hire me. And there's no heterosexual females at all. I have not seen one heterosexual female in this entire city, not one time. It's hard for me to believe, and I know that I shouldn't be smoking, but I try to eat as healthy as I can, but it's very expensive and very hard to live on the streets. You go to Burger King, I have to eat, breakfast intake, I have to walk, with this 20-pound backpack, 3 or 4 hours a fucking day, just doing simple things, carrying it on the bus, going into the bathroom, unloading things I need. Everything is just, I'm even trying to sell my laptop for 50 fucking bucks, 40 bucks, and nobody's fucking, for a $300 laptop, so they're really aware about everything that's going on. It's hard for me to believe that. How do you go to every single fucking bus stop, every single place, and there's not one heterosexual female working in a job environment? There has to be, this is, not even teenagers. Like, you have to have a part-time job, save up a car. I know there's women out there that need a job. How is it that every place that I go to, there's no heterosexual people at all? And more of anything that I'm doing is trying to take care of my health, and they're not letting me. They're waiting for a tragedy for me to drop dead. And I'm just like a punching bag. They just spew whatever trash and horrible things, throw bacteria, get me sick. They don't care. They don't give a goddamn fuck about life. Many of these people don't. Most of them don't, and shelters don't have, any plots or any ideas of goals oriented and going to school, They don't care. They're just waiting to die and just scavenge whatever the fuck they want. Whatever petty drama they can get into. What I know that the people that are doing this is that they're putting me in these horrible environments so that they can have everyone else attack me while they're keeping their safe distance. How is it that I'm going to all these fucking places and there's not one heterosexual female? Even in the work environments, in the fucking airports. I'm fucking trying to go to a fucking doctor's office, take care of myself. I would be eating nothing every day but Subway food, and even then, my counts are fucking high. And it makes me nervous because I feel like sometimes could drop dead or have a huge, massive aneurysm and stroke, and I'm a prior cancer patient. They're plotting against me. I'm not joking when I say this. It's just an amusement park everywhere I fucking go. Everywhere. Like there's the enemy. Like it's a drama TV show or some shit. I have to take care of myself, and they're not letting me. They're making it as hard in the environment as I can. And, every fucking email that I go through, everything that I go on my phone is being watched by some. I know it sounds crazy, but I know that's what's happening. But, like I hadn't posted anything where I'm going yet, and they made me shit just about 10 minutes ago. Like I had to get up and use the restroom because they just pressed the fucking button and turned it on. Whatever frequency device that they're using. I talked to a security guard about the frequency device, and he really genuinely looked like he didn't heard or anything about it. So whoever is doing this is hiding this electronic device, and the thing that's so terrorizing about it, it makes me think like, okay, I'm getting on a fucking plane. And they're using the electronic devices while I'm on the fucking plane. And hear me out when I say this. It's, there's so many bad, horrible monsters there. You don't understand, have such a vendetta to get at me. Like, for example, I got my wisdom tooth pulled out. Or not wisdom tooth, but I got a root canal that I made a video on. And it's sunk into the tooth, and it's completely even with the gum tooth. Like, I don't even know. I'm beginning to think that I think this guy fucked up the fucking tooth on purpose so that when I chew, it damages the gums of the tissue of the back of my teeth and wears down just on the very back where your wisdom teeth are supposed to be, so that it damages the tissue. But I don't know anything about it. I have to do more research on it, but it's so dangerous because when I was there was nothing good that was happening there. I'm telling you, there was nothing like this person could do really bad to me and could never get caught because they're telling them that he's the enemy. This is the faggot hater. That he hurt our gays, and I mean it's a full blown just a homosexual, like vendetta they have against me, and it's this very concentrated small group that I believe that's just following me, and I know it is. This is not a paranoia. They're working as a team to plot against me, to make it as horrible and dangerous and threatening as they fucking can, so I live a fucking miserable fucking life. It is very fucking difficult to be surviving and living like this, like I'm just waiting to die. I'm waiting to just one day walking or something and I just fucking die. Like a stroke or aneurysm, and these people are never going to get fucking caught because I've called the police so many times in the past, I don't even want to call them for anything, for any fucking reason. And they know that I'm terrorized. I mean, how is it that I go to several airports and there's not one fucking heterosexual female? Like, you're telling me out of all the population, where did they go? Did they all get free paychecks and just move to a different location and city? Did they announce something in the United States in the governments or whatnot and say all heterosexual females stay away from Hector if he works? There's only a very handful that I came across. And when I came across them, there's swarms of homosexuals that try to block me off and cut me off from any communication. If there's anything that I want to say that they have completely severed cut off any communication I have with heterosexual females, any, even within eyesight. You know, I go to an AT&T store here just to buy a simple charger, and when I'm speaking to this person, they all know who I am. They all know I'm the enemy. They all know it, and this is not me, you know, pointing the fingers because of my problems. No, that's exactly what they're doing. They're not letting me help my fucking self. They're to make it as miserable, hard, and a suffering life as they fucking can. You know, you don't know, have any idea that whoever's looking at my YouTube videos is looking at every fucking detail and picking out and making probably like their own profile of me and then dispatching it and do email blasts to all the homosexuals and transgenders, including the police officers, because police officers won't do anything. Everybody knows what corruption, the things that they do. But how is it that I go to these fucking airports? I'm sure there's plenty of women out there with 2 kids, 3 kids, 1 kid, a divorce that needs a normal job. And I'm just going in there, they're all transgenders. Where did all the heterosexual females go? What the fuck's going on? You know, they all had everyone. I remember in my 20s, you know, I'd see at Walmart where it was an old lady, you know, in retirement, or, you know, a mother of, you know, 2 or 3 that was Mexican, you know, or Asian or whatever it was. No, they're all the transgenders. They've all been hired to replace the females in every environment. Every fucking environment. I mean, it's fucking crazy how many homosexuals and transgenders there is. And even when there is, where do they all go? Why are there, you know, I'm walking, I mean, who works in these fucking buildings? You know, who works, what the fuck is going on? They just disappeared. They just move every heterosexual female to a different location and gave an announcement in the United States and said every heterosexual female doesn't have to work, or it now moves to a different new house and city. Like, where do they all fucking go? Like, it seems very discriminative that you only have transgenders and work in any company. I'm talking about airports, you know, fast food restaurants, you know, bus stations, any offices. They're nowhere in sight. Absolutely nowhere in fucking sight. They all been dispatched exactly why they have social boards specifically just for them, that they notify, like gangs like Ku Klux Klan or like Black Panthers, or like, you know, like it's just for them. They're just at fucking war, you know, against me. I'm on the run. I don't know what the fuck to expect, but, you know, I may have to leave in a few days once I get paid from my Social Security office, December 1st, and get up and fucking go to another fucking city, because they know where I'm gonna go. I'm pretty sure they know where I'm gonna go. They look to see where my Google mapping is, because they can see everything on my phone, and then they figure out where I'm going. You know, homeless shelters or the streets of what city. They start contacting them. You know, it's fucking crazy. I call different cities and homeless shelters, and sometimes I can tell that they know who I am. They know exactly who I am, you know, and they're being notified. How do you know I'm calling? How do you know? They're all telling them, dispatching the whereabouts of my fucking life. It's very fucking dangerous. Never know anybody can. I mean, they're just waiting me for to fucking die. That just suffer my fucking life away. I don't know what to do anymore. They're all after me. Like, it's fucking crazy. Like, you know, just because I see a heterosexual female work, or a couple of them, if I ever, in the last 7 years, 10 years, you know, it doesn't mean I'm hitting on them. Where do they fucking go? This doesn't make any fucking sense, but I'm on the fucking run, you know, just bumming to now ground zero again, and they're fucking robbing me from fucking money. I'm being robbed from fucking the Expedia. They're supposed to refund my money. The person keeps answering the phone. Same person keeps answering the phone when I call PayPal, Amazon, eBay, You know, a lot of these different companies, it's the same fucking person that's been, and this person has been picking up the phone since I was 28 years old after I got raped. I swear to God, it's the same person over the fucking phone that's doing this. But I don't know what the fuck, because the police will not help or do anything. It's fucking nerve-wracking, you know, they're not letting me take care of my health, and, you know, many of them, like, if I call a workout center to see what a day membership is, next thing I know is 3 or 4 built really guys looking for, with swinging their arms around like they want to fight, you know, and looking for trouble. It's like, it's like, oh, that's not a coincidence. They know exactly. Okay, gay members are, you know, go after them. That's all it is. It's hundreds of them swarming in the fucking city like parasites. Like, you know, it's nothing good. Nothing good. It's very terrorizing. You know, I'm trying to take care of my fucking health, and, you know, it's nearly impossible because you're always moving, carrying a backpack, and could get on a bus, and I have to get on, do this, and I have to do that, and then I have to leave, and then I have to fucking go to, you know, early in the morning, and, you know, your body's tired, your head's not clear, and it's fucking crazy, you know. Just have no idea what the fuck this life I'm having to suffer and live like this for, you know, not letting me. I'm 41, almost 42 in 2 months. And every penny I spend was to either spend a gift on somebody else to try to get their notoriety of attention to what the fuck is going on. I'm going to fucking Disneyland wearing rainbow fucking gay outfits to fucking notify everybody and get the attention for either peace or someone that will reach out to me. Like, you got somebody that cut their fucking balls and dick off and shit and raped me, and they're just going around like this is a fucking merry-go-round of some sort of circus fucking drama TV show. There's no money in this. I'm trying to survive and take care of myself, and they're not letting me. Now, I'm not going to be able to finish my GED until probably starting until like close to like February or March. That's probably the soonest, because I got to get stable. I got to save up, at least have something in my bank accounts, you know, something, you know, and then I have to pay rent, and it's like, I don't have any money. I don't have no money for rent. I'm fucking flat broke. All I got is food money right now. You know, if I travel on plane again, if I end up going to either Dallas or maybe another city, no, I have to live on the streets and homeless shelters, guaranteed, like I am right now, and I'm going to a different city. I have to live off right now at a homeless shelter. I have no money at all. I have to eat some shit food, you know, to be grateful for, that probably isn't very healthy for me, not encouraging to be eating healthy and all the stress that's going on, but I need fuel to keep going. You know, and I know I shouldn't be smoking, but I have to be smoking, you know, because the stress is through the fucking roof. You know, I don't drink soda, I drink water. You know, every time I buy stuff at the grocery store, I buy kombucha for digestive systems, I buy yogurt for digestive Activia all the time. These are fucking like murderers. They don't give a fuck about anything. And I have no idea how many enemies and how focused and drilled focus are on me and targeting me, and every personal thing, just all against me. And I'm not making this shit up, you know. You know, somebody just beats the fuck out of me with electronic devices, and I'm on a fucking plane, and then people start giving orders who I've never met because somebody's beating me with electronic devices, and I feel at times that I have to completely obey this person I've never met, and they're a homosexual, want to do a violent rampage against me, and I've never fucking met them. I don't know who the fuck they are, and I feel like if I don't fucking do what they say, they'll beat the fuck out of me again with these electronic devices and do like a murder attempt, you know, or do something crazy, you know, like, because it's happened so many fucking times. Like, a couple days ago, I told you about the story, guys talking about murdering me, and he murdered somebody, some shit, and he spent 20 years in prison, running in cars circling around me all crazy as fuck, you know, you know, 5, 4 o'clock in the fucking morning. I don't even know who the fuck this person was. You know, I go to bus stations, everyone's like staring at me and looking at me, all the transgenders, like, this isn't helping me at all. This is, they don't care. They're not focused. They're lost in their identity. They're lost in their fucking, what the fuck, not focused on goal-oriented things, going to school or artwork or doing something that's positive and productive. They just, I'm like just a circus animal clown to these people.